My full name is Timothy Ralph Scott. I'm a retired internal medicine physician. And the book's title is Heartbeats of Hope, which I think that you can take mostly credit for coming up with the title. It was a very good title. I like that, actually. It's basically, in a nutshell, my life story with all the good, the bad, the ugly, the wonderful, the terrible. All this stuff was kind of churning inside of me, especially all the bad stuff, all the turmoil, all the hell I had to go through. And I said, I had to share it with people. It would take me forever to do it on my own. I'm sure I could dictate it, like on audio cassette or something like that without much problem. But then putting it back together and how to organize and how would I go about contacting someone to help me ghostwrite a book. And they said, you go to the site LinkedIn and then you put what you want out and then someone will contact you back. They're interested in helping you. And that's exactly what happened. Almost no time, I heard from you guys. And from there, we just took off. And I said, that's it. I never would have thought I'd been able to put out 2 books since December. I mean, I wouldn't have thought I could put out 1 book since December. But with the help that I had from you guys, well, it didn't seem like that much of an effort, really. Combined forces, you give me the material, you helping me organize it and putting it together. It was like, how can you beat that? I can imagine the trouble I would have gone through trying to do all this by myself without you.
Hi, my name is Dominique, and the title of my book is Journey of Resilience. The story takes place in Europe and US. It's my story. It's a true story. And it's about love, disappointment, betrayal, fraud, rejection, loss, denial, spiritual growth, and forgiveness. I always knew I had a story, I had a book in me, and I was just waiting for the right moment. I did research a little bit of writing it myself or having someone else write it. I was able to write it myself, even though I didn't have to. They guided me through every step of the way. They answered all of my questions. They made it very, very easy. They're always there for you, and they're so helpful. Various times through the process, we changed pace, we changed things up a little bit, and they were always there, without a doubt.
Hello, my name is Lakesha Harris. I am the author of Sunshine After the Storm. The book is about my journey as I was able to go through infertility, miscarriages, and the ultimate joy of being able to have my son, Liam. The reason why I wanted to tell my story is I felt that I was alone. I felt that I was the only one who was experiencing infertility and miscarriages. And once I started talking to my family and my friends, I realized that I wasn't the only one. I went through therapy and had a really good support system. And I really had a really good friend named Kenda, who really was an advocate to help me to be able to advocate for myself in these different avenues of different doctors that I experienced. And I just wanted to put out my story to let other women know that they were not alone. I've been in the process of trying to write a book for about 5 years, and it was just so difficult. Like, I'm not a writer. I don't know how to write a book. I had a project manager who reached out to me to kind of set things up, told me about their process. And then I was given a writer, and it just felt like I was talking to a friend, and it really made my story come out because the writer just asked me questions to make me go deeper into my story about things that I didn't even think I was going to bring up. And it just really made my story come to life. And I really enjoyed that piece as a whole because it felt like they were my friends, my family that I was just telling my story to, not a stranger. They help you create your outline. They help you dig deeper into your story. And then the process of just being able to read your manuscript, and then you get to edit things at that time. Nothing is final. it made it a very easy process